Research shows it takes more than 40 muscles to frown and 20 to smile. So stay positive and smile.
I don't feel it overall that our school lacks positivity. I think, just like in everyone's case, we have moments where we get kind of down in the dumps and we spend more time on negative things than positive. I think we just kind of get little funks that we do that, just like with everyone else. So I think there's times throughout the year where we could probably have a boost of positivity to kind of turn ourselves around a little bit.
I'm a little 50-50 on this question because I feel like there are a lot of really positive things going on at the school, but I tend to teach more classes that have less positive people in them, so my viewpoint is a little skewed. I feel like a lot of my classes are more negative than they are positive, but I know that there's positivity out there.
No, I don't. You guys don't get to see it as students. Well, some of the student council kids I do, I guess. From what we hear from other people in the conference, this is a very positive place to go to school. There's kids around here that have transferred in from other schools that think this school is a wonderful place to be. Sometimes familiarity makes you lack seeing what there really is here.
I don't think that we lack positivity, because I think we try to go above and beyond and recognize positive behavior, but there's certainly it's always an area that you can always get better at. I think we do a fantastic job of recognizing the students that do things good, but like I said, we can always do more.
I think we're doing a more conscious effort, making a more conscious effort this year of working on positivity. And I think things like the Rachel Challenge have helped us become more aware of the impact you can have on someone's life.
I really think we're taking steps in the right direction. I think we had a great start with the Cardinal Pride program that we've been doing, rewarding students for the good things they're doing instead of just constantly pointing out all the negative things going on. I love what the Student Council has done this year with Rachel's Challenge. I think if we continue to push stuff like that, we're getting there. We're getting to the students who don't see the good stuff. We're exposing them to what is good, and we're starting to pull them in one by one. So I think if we keep going with programs like that, they're going to improve their attitudes. So we're on the right path. I just think there's a little bit more work to be done.
What do I feel makes a positive person? I think a positive person can do a couple things. They can always take the time to say hi and show compassion to someone else. And I think another trait of a positive person is someone that strives to find the best in others.
What makes a positive person? A lot of people, when they meet me and they've never had me in a class before, even people who have had me for this year, I'm crazy Miss Fiber. They laugh at me, you see me doing yoga poses out in the pod, or I come in and I'm like, guys, I watched this goat video last night, will you watch it with me again, because it's so funny. A lot of people think that stems from I'm kooky. For me though, it's my effort to make people smile, because I didn't have it very good growing up, and what got me through my high school years were actually the teachers in this building that I work with now. And I went through a really, 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 what my mom likes to call a dark period. And I just kind of woke up one day in college and figured out that I didn't want to live my life like that anymore. And so I changed, and my life is so much better because I strive to be positive. And so that's what I try to do now for my students. I try to be someone that they know will always be there, they know can always give them a good laugh, because that's what got me through. So I try to get them through, and that's why I think I come across as a positive person, because I deliberately try to do that.
I think people who try to do the right thing most of the time. I think trying to help people, picking up garbage in the hallways, saying hi in the hallway. Everybody has their bad days, and that certainly happens. But people that try to do the right thing, honest, try to help others when possible. Again, is this the kind of behavior we're asking somebody to do 100% of the time? No, because like I said, people have bad days, things come up, but people that just try to do the right thing and are honest are really what we're looking for.
I always look for the best of others. I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt a lot because I know that everyone is dealing with their own struggles and their own battles, and what you see here at school is only the surface. So I try really hard to be an advocate, especially for those students who maybe they feel like they don't have anyone here to talk to or to be there for them, because I know a lot of students in our school feel like there's a big emphasis on sports, and they're like, oh, if you're not in sports, you're not anything. And that's not true. We have a lot of kids who do really good things who aren't in sports, and so I try really hard to push those kids, like, look, you did this, it wasn't athletic, it was awesome, look at what a great job you did. And I think we're doing really well with that in the morning announcements. So I really try hard to like let everyone know, like, you all have something good about you. Don't worry about what you think is good during high school. You have something good about
What
you.
I try to look for in people is what their best quality is. That way you won't be disappointed when you're trying to look for a certain thing.
What do I feel is the power of doing something positive? I think one of the things that being a positive person can really help maybe lighten someone's day up if they're having a bad day, but I also think that more importantly, doing something positive can have like the chain reaction or the ripple effect, and it can spread throughout and just keep going.
Part of doing something positive to me is, well, as I previously stated, getting someone through the day. You never know what people are battling, and if you can make someone smile, or if you can really get them to see that things aren't so bad, you never know, you might have saved their life.
I believe that the power in positivity lies in the fact that if someone's having a bad day, a smile from a stranger could lighten them up immediately. Even if somebody's having a bad year, just saying hi to them could change their entire day or year.
I started saying good morning to people a few years ago. Most kids, when you say good morning, it brings a smile to their face, or they respond in some way, so you have that interaction with people, and I think that's a positive thing.
I think several of our groups, especially with the Rachel's Challenge, have spread a lot of positive recognition for our students. The thing is a few years ago, it seemed like all we were recognizing was the students that were doing something wrong. In the last few years, we've really tried to put a focus on the students that are doing all the right things in our school, because there's a lot more good things going on than there are bad, and plus when people want recognition, why not give them the positive recognition that they deserve? So I think our groups and organizations have done a good job to follow along with what our staff has started and what we're trying to do as far as spreading positive things that are going on within our school, not only to the parents but to our community, and also to the rest of the building and the rest of the school district.
Well, what I try to do is, when I come in the morning, I say hi to everybody, I say good morning to teachers, that kind of thing. I try to do anything I can just to get a smile out of somebody, even in passing.
The way I try to stay positive is I try to ignore the things that are negative, and I usually stick with my friends because they always help me through everything.
Are you going to be the positive change in someone's life, or is someone else going to do it for you?